Alright, we just came down from the summit of Holy Cross and we saw a storm coming in, so we headed out quick and then started hailing on us coming down some rock face. And we could hear electricity popping around our hoods. Sizzle, sizzle, pop!
I'm ready, man. 4 in the morning. Where else would you rather be, you know?
Yeah, ready to do the Holy Cross. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Colorado to stay with a friend of mine in Eagle, Colorado. And we went and hiked Mount of the Holy Cross, which is just over 14,000 feet above sea level. And I've never done a summit over 14,000 feet before, so it was my first time. And we had to be back to watch my friend's baby boy, so we had to start pretty early. So we woke up around 2:30 a.m., left his house by 3 a.m., got to the trailhead just before 4 and started hiking by 4 a.m. You ready, bro?
Yo. I'm ready, man. 4 in the morning. Where else would you rather be, you know?
Yeah, ready to do the Holy Cross.
We are ready.
What's its actual elevation after
it's like just barely over 14.
1410.
It makes the cut.
Yep, 4 a.m. I'm just gonna hit the trail. Hopefully get some good sunrise views. So you did another trail then coming up here, right?
Yeah, so the trailhead is
the one you did?
right down over here, and it cuts underneath where we're going. Up
Okay.
above.
You get good views from up there though? Like up from the trail, I mean?
It's a peak. It's a peak, bro.
No good views from a 14,000 peak?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no good views coming today. Just a 14,000 foot peak.
Yeah, shouldn't be too quick.
Good luck seeing anything, you know?
The trailhead starts at 10,000 feet of elevation, so already you're pretty high. Now I'm used to high elevation. I'm in higher elevation quite often just because of where I live. But for some reason right away, I started to get a headache and feel nauseous. Yeah, it was interesting. But by the time we ended up near the top, near summit, around 14,000 feet, between 13,000 feet and 14,000 feet, I had no headache, no problem, no elevation issues at all. It was only once during the beginning of the hike. So anyway, we started hiking this trail and we were above the tree line during sunrise. Like the sun was up, but it was still pretty low. And that was when we started to make our way towards the top. So as we're going along, I had my Pentax. This is a new camera for me. This is my Pentax 645. It's a medium format film camera. This is my very first roll ever shooting with this camera on this hike. I was using Ektar 100 medium format film, super fine grain, really nice for landscape photography. And this is the first camera, medium format camera I've shot that isn't square. I'm used to shooting my Hasselblad, which is square aspect ratio, 6x6 or 55mm by 55mm technically. So I really enjoyed having and as you'll see a lot of my pictures, I was going both ways. About half of them were vertical and half of them were horizontal, and I liked shooting that aspect ratio. Once it starts getting light on this trail, I start, that's when I first pull out my camera and I start taking some pictures of the sunrise light over the mountain landscape. Now I actually only, let's see, I think I brought 2 rolls. I don't remember. I think I had a backup roll in my backpack, but my goal was to just shoot 1 roll on this hike. And so I really was trying to make every picture count. I wanted to test the depth of field, so I set it to 160 millimeters at 4.5, and I got really up close to some flowers, but then I think it was too close at 160 millimeters, so I zoomed out, but still ended up getting really shallow depth of field. Had some really good bokeh on some really close up on these flowers with a hailstorm that came in, so it's white, kind of hail sparkled the ground, and these yellow flowers just in the rocks ended up looking really cool. That I actually am gonna have a print up on my website for sure on that one. There were storms moving super quick over this to the side of us, just going all around the valleys. So you could see these clouds in the distance. It was really cool. And this was when we were on summit. And then we were up there for a while, and then we see the storm coming right our direction. And so we booked it. We got our stuff packed up. We started going down. There's people coming up. It started to hail on us as we're coming down from the summit. We got a little rainstorm coming in on our way down. Trying to just get as far down as we can before it hits. I had my camera out, my digital camera that I was taking video with, so we hurried and stopped. My buddy put his jacket on while hail was just hitting him from the side. I put my camera gear away. I was trying to block him for a little bit. We start going down, and then all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but we start to notice, like, holy cow, I feel electricity all over my body. Like, what the heck is going on? I had my hood on, my head. I felt electricity buzzing around my head, inside my hood. My hair was sticking up, and I start hearing this popping all over my jacket, like a crackling popcorn, like Pop Rocks, basically, exactly like Pop Rocks. All right, we just came down from the summit of Holy Cross, and we saw a storm coming in, so we headed out quick, and then started hailing on us coming down some rock face. And we could hear electricity popping around our hoods. Sizzle, sizzle, pop! Rainbow over there. Got a rainbow. Storm blew over quick. But yeah, hail kind of hurt a little bit. Could have been worse, I'd say. I don't know. Oh, it could be worse.
At least it was quick. No lightning, thank goodness. Just some static electricity in the air, tingly hair, some noise.
But overall, it was beautiful views. I loved going that early, actually. The sunrise was incredible. The colors, there's rainbows, there's just beautiful soft light. There was broken clouds throughout the day, so between the early light and the broken clouds, you just had really cool spots of light hitting the mountains across the Rockies in Colorado. So it was as perfect of a scene doing a 14K, a 14er in Colorado as I could hope for. So it was fun. It was a great hike, great workout. We had a great time. And yeah, I'll be back for more for sure.